Hello and welcome to day one of Vlogmas. I obviously have never done this before because I just started my channel, but I have watched Vlogmas videos for so long, so I'm basically just going to challenge myself to do 24 videos in December. So we'll see how it goes. It's definitely going to be a bit of a heavy lift for me, but that is okay. So for day one in Toronto, we always have this fair that comes around, this craft fair called the One of a Kind show, and it's a whole bunch of makers and things, and they do anything from like fashion, food, home stuff, and it's all usually like handmade or homemade. So it's one of my favorite things to go to every year. I usually end up picking up like a whole bunch of food products. Like last year I found this really good honey, which I need to go back. Like all year I've been like, you need to go back and get this honey from them. There's this place that comes that does really good fudge and these like really decadent caramel apples. There's jewelers, pottery, like everything you could possibly look for. So it actually opened a few days ago, so I am going to go, and like tickets are super cheap for it. Like I paid $10 to get in to see the One of a Kind show, and you are actually allowed to go back. It runs for 11 days and you can go back for as many times as you want in those 11 days. So I'm actually gonna go do that today and take you guys along. Hold on one second, my kettle is boiling. I think you can hear it. I'm just making coffee right now because, you know, it's the morning. Need to make some coffee, get my day started. But yeah, essentially I'm going to the One of a Kind show today. It is day two. I'm gonna go back a little bit because they do have some vendors who are there for only 5 days, and then some of them switch and they have like a new set that come in for the last 6 days of the show. So because my ticket does give me re-entry privileges, I am going to go back a couple times and see kind of like what's going on there and see who the new makers are and what's happening and, you know, all that fun stuff. I also have a bit of a plan. So my plan is day one, I'm going in and I am doing kind of like a perusal of the entire place, seeing what's there. If I buy anything, I probably won't buy a lot. And then I am going to go back on one of my subsequent visits and kind of like really do my purchases then. I do know there is one place that I want to see for sure. They're called Roncy Packs. So I have been looking at this place for the longest while. They basically just sell these like crossbody bags. They're absolutely beautiful. They're usually like leather, or they made some that use like life jackets, which I thought were like so cute. So gonna go see them, maybe pick up a crossbody bag. Like, you know, I don't need a new one, but I need a new one. And then go from there. So yeah, day one of the One of a Kind show in Toronto. Come along with me. really quickly, I'm actually going back to the One of a Kind show today. I didn't get the chance to go over the weekend, but it is day 6 of the show today, and they do have some new vendors who are in. So I'm going to pop in, see who the new vendors are, and then I'm also going to do kind of a bit of a, in case I don't end up going back a third time, I'm actually going to pick up everything that I want to get today. So a lot of it is food based, like chocolate, honey, but I'm also going to pick up maybe some clothes, a notebook, and some other stuff there. And then, yeah, so I'll do a haul when I get back and show you guys everything that I have gotten at the One of a Kind show this year. Yeah, I already placed an order for coffee, so I'm going to pick that up on my way, on my walk to the show. And I just need to put some makeup on, and we are ready to go. From the One of a Kind show. As you can see, I definitely picked some stuff up. I have this bag that is filled with stuff, and then I also have like 2 more bags that are just absolutely stuffed. I got so much stuff. This bag is heavy too because I got a lot of heavy things, like a lot of glass jars stuff. But let's get into what I picked up. So I grabbed actually 3 bottles of this chai concentrate from Spice Girl Chai. They were sampling it and it pretty much stopped me in my tracks. It is so good and it tastes so flavorful. There's ginger in it, spices, black tea, and on the bottle it tells you how to make like a chai latte as well as a dirty chai as well. And I was just basically obsessed with it. I needed to pick up as much as I can and will probably order from them again. I also went and picked up lots of fudge from this place that I discovered called Nut and Fudge a couple years ago. So what I picked up was an eggnog, which you could smell this like through the bag. It smelled so good and so like nutmeggy. Really boring vanilla, which I'll probably use to bake with. This one was a rum and raisin flavor. I have never tried the rum and raisin before, but it seemed good. Everything I've tried from them has been good so far anyways. A maple walnut. And then finally a chocolate salted caramel, which I'm also thinking I might bake into cookies or brownies or just eat in general. Another thing that I picked up from them is their caramel apples. So they have a wide variety of them, but this is their most popular. It's basically just a caramel apple covered in chocolate and with a cinnamon sugar glaze on it. This lasts in my fridge, honestly, for like months. I just cut off a piece and enjoy it every once in a while. And then I also, this one is new to me, but they're gingerbread pecans. I sampled a couple of them and they seemed nice and kind of like spicy and perfect for the holiday season. So I grabbed a bag of those as well, just to kind of have to snack on. Next on my list was chocolate. I actually can't open the box because I will probably gift this to someone, or I'm trying to save them for a little bit. But I got these 9 really beautiful looking chocolates in a variety of flavors that I'm excited to dive into. And then I also got this Vesper Cocktails buttered rum. So essentially it has a whole bunch of ingredients inside of it already, like dried apples, coconut flakes, sugar, a cinnamon stick. And essentially what you do is you pour rum in it. So you fill the jar with rum, you refrigerate it for a couple of days, and then you strain kind of all the things out, and you add like shots to hot water to make a buttered rum drink. Honestly, I could probably do this at home myself, so I don't know why I bought it, but we'll see. And then there's the Heritage Bee Company, which really is the reason why I went. They make honey, and this year I picked up the liquid wildflower as well as the creamed wildflower honey. I find that if I have a cold or anything like that, a spoonful of this goes a really long way towards helping soothe my throat and make me feel better. And then I also picked up their Tea Lover gift set. So you get 4 little jars of honey as well as a gold honey spoon inside of it as well. Honestly, that ginger is strong. Like, you feel the ginger in the back of your throat after taking it. It is so good. And I am also really excited to try the lavender. I think it would be really nice in like a hot latte or something like that. I also picked up a candle. So I basically stopped in my tracks because I could smell this candle from outside the booth. It has raspberry, I think blackcurrant in it, blackberry, sandalwood, and vanilla. And it also comes with one of those wooden wicks, so you know when it burns it's gonna have like a nice little like crackly sound to it as well. So I'm excited to dive into that. And a good thing to know is the tin is also reusable, so I might just put like little trinkets or something on my desk in it. And then I also grabbed a little pouch from Rouncy Packs. So I originally thought I was going to get one of their crossbody bags, but I could not come to a decision on which one I wanted. So instead I got the pouch. I'm probably going to put coins in it, and I like the idea of just kind of like clipping it into my bag. So any change that I have and stuff like that, I can drop in there. I'm trying to walk with cash a little bit more in the new year, so I'm not always putting like a $1 or $2 purchase on my card. And then I also really liked these little ceramics from Valerie Doused. She had some really nice mugs, but I couldn't decide which one I wanted. And then I also saw online that she did some custom stuff as well. so I'll probably just get a custom mug from her. But I did really like this cute little to from gift tag, which I probably will use for gifts this year. And then this cute little kind of abnormal ring dish. I don't wear a lot of rings, but I do like having kind of things like that on hand to drop crystals in, or even sometimes like memory cards and little trinkets like that. I like kind of having a cute little dish on the side. And then I impulse purchased some stickers from this place called I'll Know It When I See It, because these stickers were just calling my name. The first one I got said, I like big books and I cannot lie, which I definitely do. Also, distinguished member of the Society for Overthinkers, because I will overthink everything and how it will work and what a plan is, and just I overthink. And then finally, not passive, not submissive, and not quiet. This has definitely kind of been my motto for the year, is really just making sure that I use my voice, I'm not quiet, and I don't let people walk over me. So they had this in a pin as well, which I considered getting, but I don't really use pins, but I definitely use stickers. So I'm looking forward to using that at some point in the near future in a bujo or something else. And then I looped back to that Please Notes to get some notebooks. So this is a set of 3 notebooks. Each notebook says something different on it. I think it's Be Brave, Be Bold, and I forget what the third one is. And 2 are lined and 1 is unlined. And then I also got this journal, which is all about kind of clarity and finding in confidence. So this one, it has some guided workbook stuff at the front, and it's really about like, who am I and what are you grateful for? And then there's a couple pages that are blank. I really liked how at the bottom of each page there actually was a quote or a saying or like an affirmation for what you could do. So I choose to no longer let settling be an option, or fear no longer has a say in my decisions. Honestly, it felt like every page I turned to was telling me something that I needed to hear, which is kind of nice. And then I also picked up these sticky notes, which I love. So it was a 3-pack, and each note actually has a different saying at the top. So this one says, I am so excited to. There's also one that said, like, I am creating magic wherever I go. I am a magnet for success. Or I only manifest the greatness in my life. I just thought it was really cute how each page of the sticky note had a different kind of positive saying with it. And then I ended up buying this eye cream from this place. I actually don't know why I did this. I have my skincare pretty much on lock, and I don't deviate from what I know and love too much without doing a lot of research first. So I basically, you know what happened? I started talking to the woman in the booth, and then I felt bad, and she was telling me about how not a lot of people had stopped by, and I ended up buying a face and eye cream and a lip balm. Well, I got the lip balm for free, but I don't know if I'm actually going to use it. And then I have been aware of Freon Collective for quite some time, and I've always thought I would get one of their washcloths. And they also sell these kind of like reusable cotton pads, but I finally bit the bullet and got one today. So I picked up 3 different face cloths. I think this one is actually my favorite, and I love how it is soft on one side, then on the other side is kind of like waffle cotton textured, so that you could scrub and wash your face. But yeah, that is essentially everything that I picked up at the One of a Kind show. I loved it, but till next time.